Hello everybody, and welcome back to WorldBox. And, oh, there's where all of Irina's population is. It's just chilling around here. And, this is now update 0.94. It's about time, and I'm not sure what was that? That was the loudest lightning bolt I've ever heard. That was crazy. Okay. Well. It struck a port by the looks of it. A dwarf one. And there's bees over here as well. It looks like people walk differently. They like jump more. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but yeah. And now, yeah, I'm not too sure. So let's check out the changelog then. As usual, news, latest patch log. Okay, 0.94. Hold shift to move faster on the map. Okay. New buildings don't show under construction sprites. Sometimes nobody attacks archers. Yeah, I've seen that happen. Sometimes tornadoes would freeze. I haven't seen that. Pyromaniac trait not doing anything for civilian units. Some adjustments for sync option. Okay. Stability fixes. Pyromaniacs when they'll try and burn the cities they attack. Ooh, that sounds like fun. Bandits will try blowing up their own units just a little bit. Bandits ran out of TNT. Restore purchases button on Android will bring you... Okay. Okay, well that's interesting. Bunch of new stuff. Or changes, mostly. To Pyromaniacs, in fact. But besides that, nothing else, really. But that doesn't mean that it won't be interesting. I imagine things will still be very, very fun to see. But, so do we have any Pyromaniacs in the human army? Almost doesn't look like it. They're all paralyzed because of the tornado, I guess. It doesn't look like there's many Pyromaniacs. Who's the human king right now? He's up here? Interesting. What was that? I seen a stat that I hadn't seen before. Not too sure what that was. Okay, here's the king. A genius, one-eyed, and wise. So Pyromaniacs will now be way better than before. Oh, whoa. That's interesting. All of them appear at once. Okay. And it really lags it, it seems like. And we got some bees chilling over here. Nice to know everything's still working relatively fine. That's good. Well, this is nice. Ord-Ez is trying to rebuild itself. And it looks like the dwarves managed to gain some ground out of that. I'm still unsure what that really loud lightning strike was at the very beginning. But, clouds look like they're moving faster now too. Interesting. Very interesting. The dwarves have a lot of kids now as well. Especially in Ganitar. That's gotta be one of the most populated places. Actually, no, Renedu's is still the most populated. So is Renedu's the biggest and the most populated now? Biggest village is Ganitar. In fact, Ganitar has managed to gain quite a bit of ground, I guess. Interesting. I wonder if the humans would be able to do well here. You know what, let's see. Not on Gyosal, just on the Orcish Empire. Let's see. And a meteor has just hit right here. Okay, I completely missed that one. But the humans are moving in over here now. And it is really laggy. I'm not sure why it's so laggy now, but it is. And the humans didn't seem like they wanted to do anything either. They lost some housing, which is not good. They did, and wow, it is, yeah, it's super laggy now. I'm not sure what they did, what the devs did in this update, but it's definitely not running as smoothly now. And I'm even playing this offline, so there should be no ping or anything like that. And the humans managed to do some damage here though, which is good. The armies just moved fast, and there was just like, I don't know, between the jumping and the lag, it makes it so weird to see a lot of stuff. And now the dwarves lost quite a bit of housing around here because of that meteorite, which I completely missed. I was too fixated over here on the battle going on. And humans lost some housing as a result of that. It's a shame. But, yeah. Not too much else going on right now, though. Yeah. Sopenberg is still... What is it? Is it still 102? It's not 105, though. Ganitar is 115, somehow. Easily the biggest now. Dodapaz is no longer the most populated, though. That war that happened really did a number on them. And it doesn't look like anybody's reclaimed that farm yet either. Interesting. Even though the orcs clearly can. And you know what? Let me try something. I want to just check out how the lag exactly works and how bad it is. Okay, so it's going. It's really, honestly, oh, is it raining out? Oh, it is. And what is that? Oh, whoa. What is going on? That's interesting. They can now use dynamite. Very interesting. It's so laggy, the combat now. I don't like that. Yeah, people are using dynamite now. Interesting. Kind of like that. It makes it seem kind of more warlike. I like that. But I think I'll leave them for now. Kind of want to see how things get. There's definitely quite a bit of burning going on there. By all sides. Kind of want to see how that'll play out later on. The combat is definitely more laggy now. It looks like more dwarf armies were on the way as well. It's hard to tell though. There's lots of orcs in this area as well. So now the land can be scarred with dynamite. That's going to be interesting to see. I like that. That is one aspect that I like of this update. The lag I could do without, but I like that. And I can't wait to see that in action. So what are the dwarves up to? Doesn't look like they're up to anything. Unless I make them up to anything. That dynamite feature, I love it. I already love it. Don't need to give me any more. That's all I want. That's honestly, I like that. This is getting really close to release, I imagine, to the release version. I think this is just alpha, or is it beta now? I bet it says in the patch log. This is... No, it doesn't say, okay. It's just 0.94, but it's not 1.0 yet. So that's the thing to keep in mind. So clearly there were some pyromaniacs on both sides right there. Oh, here we go. Here's one. Likes to see the world burn. So they're the ones that use dynamite. What do we have here? Got some dwarf and orcish ship. Interesting. I bet the humans could accomplish a lot more if they didn't have to worry about this city over here. And now we got a necromancer as well. Showing up over here. Okay. Let's see how this goes. I imagine the battle won't last long, but... It just seems so jumpy now. Like I can't see what's going on anymore. Yeah, that battle did not last very long at all. It's possible that it's just the sheer amount of people that I have. But it seems so much faster now. Everybody's like jumpy, I don't know. Time is not sped up, is it? No, it isn't. It's going by normally. I mean, there's no way I can speed it up. Like this. I have the stopwatch, or the hourglass set as 1.0 speed. So I don't know what could possibly be the case. Huh. It's weird. It's different. It's not weird, it's just different. I'll need to get used to it. That's the thing. How's Zed Dep's army coming along? What do we have going on here? We got more orcs arriving here? Looks like a bunch of orc armies were arriving everywhere, by the looks of it. And what is Zed Dep's army at? 41. Human one is at 59. How did it drop? It was at like 100. Did that many people die in the army? That's crazy. Yeah, that's definitely not good. Well, what are you gonna do? Nothing. There's nothing I can do about it, but it's a real shame. Only 59 left in the army? They really don't want to join it now, it seems like. Even though their population is booming. The orcs are also in human territory right now. Not too sure why. But where's the lightning striking? Oh, that one struck land over there. So what does one piece of dynamite do? That's my question. What does a single piece of dynamite explosion look like? And now we drop one fire on it. Okay, well the block dynamite obviously does more than the thrown. Because the thrown dynamite does way more damage. Definitely. Lightning? Or no, a storm over dwarf territory. That's not uncommon. Not uncommon at all. We got some of the dwarf army over here as well. And Dear Bador is not doing half bad right now. Ord-Ez has come along quite well as well. And over here, the humans are doing well, but they don't have a very big army. And wow, that storm moved through really quickly. Very quickly. Yeah, combat is definitely more laggy now. And I'm sure that they'll get to work on that. I have faith in the devs. They did a good job with this update, and they'll do good with the next one too. But yeah, nothing else at the moment. Now we got a new king over here. And yeah, look at, he's got some pretty good gear, I'd say. Doesn't get any additional health. He gets more health from his level, that's it. But that's all that they need. When the dwarves are ready, I'm sure that they'll be able to go into battle once more against the orcs. They used to be allies, but as times went by, the dwarves slipped further and further away. But Nag has always been here, throughout a lot of this, in fact. Skin burns, played with fire, and lost. Yeah, that's what happens. He's still the most powerful being on the planet right now. He's an army killer. He's blessed from the days when I would go around and bless orcs. And a lot of them, actually all the immortal people from before have unfortunately died in battle. Some more recent and others in ages long past. But yeah. I'm surprised. I honestly thought that the brain would like disappear over time or something, but no, it's just gonna chill there for ever, I guess. And we have Gantar's army right there. How big is Dear Bador's army right now? 40 out of 87. And theirs is at 100. And Doro's is at 37, 72, and 41. If we're going to compare armies in the region, the dwarves can definitely win if they threw their armies into the attack. But a lot of their armies stay up north for whatever reason. Not too sure why. But they always decide to. But that farmland is still not claimed. And you can tell because they don't harvest it at all. It is clearly available. Nobody wants it though. And there's not a lot of space that they can build over here now. It's all scattered now with openings in the ground and whatnot. But this was definitely not a boring episode. There was plenty that happened. Lots, in fact. And wars will definitely be more interesting now as well. With the use of artillery, let's call it. Because even though it is dynamite, it is still conventional in its uses. And Irina is building back up its army, which is good. Seems like there's always a phase where there's a boom and then there's a bust. For army building, at least. And when Ganatar brings its army down south, perhaps then the dwarves will be able to win an attack. But for now, it won't be the case. Some humans just got a little bit of a taste of lightning there. Alright. Well, Neg definitely deserves his place as a leader. He's worked hard for it. He's actually been overthrown a couple times by, what's it called? By like coups and that. And other rebellions and whatnot, but he's finally gotten his place. And his empire is the biggest, without a doubt. And we got more lightning striking elsewhere now, which is interesting. Actually, it's not. Lightning can strike whenever it wants. Humans, though, are really increasing their housing now, which is good for them. Very good, in fact. And we got a spot there as well that is not under orc control. But things have died down for now. So I think that I'll end things here. Because, yeah. Not much else going on. Hopefully, next episode will be different. I don't know. I'm still excited to see this new dynamite mechanic inputted by pyromaniacs into action. Oh, and they finally reclaimed that farmland. Good job. But yeah, as always, I hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you all in the next video.